Do you see what recently happening when people took those jabs called by Christians, let's say, snake bite? What's happening? People dying. People have blood clots. People have heart attacks. Lots of different complications inside of their body. Because the jab is a chemical substance which may not cooperate with our body. You are deceived that things like that protecting you. That's immune system protecting us. Internal shield light protecting us. Not those things. And when something was manufactured, how it was manufactured with rush and for actually not human wellness but for great profit, then it cannot be good. It's only bring chaos to ourselves. Once in a while in human history there is some tragedy, there is some cataclysm, there is some pestilence, there is some disease, there is some war. When humans in their minds accumulate lots of negative impressions, lots of corruptions, then every some while something like that manifesting itself. Some kind of great shadow, cumulative shadow of human things. There was Second World War when there was, let's say, Adolf Hitler. In Bible they describe big flood when Ark and Noah took few people on the board. The rest people was simply flooded. There was many things like that. Now we get coronavirus. It is like manifested shadow which behind I see quite often there is lots of lies. There is something which forcefully trying to put those hands on us, inventing very stupid rules, and nobody really knows what's going on. What is this? What kind of manifestation of it? Everyone is scared because they are pushed by this. You go into another human being and you are forcefully pushed, or something telling you it must be this way and that way, and you cannot stand against that. You don't know how to do it, how to approach this. And the only way, Eckhart Tolle described this in the book, if you want to be strong, if you want to be able to face those things or even not have to face those things, increase in the light inside, increase in this internal shield, hide inside of your heart, so you won't be flooded. And I have to tell you about my recent experience, because those things in a way I've been threatened by them many times. In a way I took into battle with it. And recently again I approached somebody, and that somebody started talking to me complete nonsense. From now on, let's say in government they say there will be mask on, etc, etc. We see people are fed up, so majority of people simply not stick to those rules. And recently somebody, when I started conversation like with somebody, started talking to me that in 2 weeks time everyone will gonna wear the masks. So there is exclamation mark lightened up inside. What he talking about? Where this coming from? With such a stupid way, he tried to threaten me in a way. So I look at him, and with kind of little bit force, because I recognize that shadow, I recognize that madness behind. Jump on that. And in a way I started looking into that, and I seen how this moving its eyes, his presence of me. So I have to tell you, behind all those things there is shadow. That's why it appeared. Maybe instead of war we got something like that. And it created all those things, all those shackles, all those problems. Nowadays people have lots of problems with health. They taking this snake bite, this jab, coronavirus jab, and it's not protecting them. It's quite often causing different illnesses. Like I recently seen the page on the Facebook, 60 or some quite well-known sportsmen have problem with heart, have collapsed, and so on. So that substance, if you look into it, have some kind of things which aren't good for our body. Why are we taking something like this? Why we are so deceived here? We are, because we are afraid. And fear is the tool of that thing. Fear. That's operate on the level of fear. And because we are not trained to face those fears, our fears and others' fears, we cannot speak to that. We cannot defend ourselves. We have to listen and obey. We don't know what's going on. What's going on is really horrible and wrong. Everything which try to push you, which try to arrange you in such a way, shackle you, imprison you, deprive you freedom, what's happening in the world, in many places, governments, whatever. Like those people, all the people lost their minds, but there's some kind of shadow behind. Which is not real. So if you want to hide from this, train yourself how to pray and meditate. Go deep inside, so you understand more. You will see more. You will know what's behind, where it is coming from. To be protected from all of those things, from all of those adversities, and knows how to face them, we need to be deep inside of our heart. Come down from the mind to heart. That's the only way and solution for those things. Just pray to God, Allah, existence, for understanding, for right path, from freedom from those. There's no way you can fight that, you can battle that, you can win that battle on your own strength. That's not possible. Never will be. Only your internal force, energy, awareness can do it, can pierce it. If you understand enough lessons, if you have enough space inside, then when you face that, you will know it is false. You will know it is kind of illusion which manifesting at this present time and moment. And people take it into that. People believe into that. People being deceived by Satan, by egoic mind or Maya, whatever you want to perceive it, want to see it. It's kind of illusion, but so real and so threatening to us. We fear those. We don't know how to speak with this, how to approach this, how to deal with this. Look at all the rules which been created. That's not logic. There's no logic in this. One big stupidity. When person may walk or sit and he have to wear the mask, and another next to them not have to wear the mask. When people queue to airport, they have to be 2 meters apart, but when they sit in the plane, they can sit together. Who inventing this? What kind of stupidity, what kind of ignorance creating that? That's not intelligence, that is lack of intelligence. And because we got fears inside, we cannot speak with that. we cannot deal with that. It's require internal strength. It's require coming back to the roots, to the stillness, tranquility, peace inside, in order to deal with those things and not be pushed by those things. It tells us all that we may protect ourselves with those masks from small particles like viruses, when they can go anyway, they can be everywhere. But virus is something which can find us in any space, any way. And as we see now, we got omicron, or this new virus, which is resistant, they saying, for jab. But does this jab was actually working when so many people still had coronavirus? It's 100% for me. Your internal immunity and strength protecting you from illnesses, and none of those. When God prescribes you to live, you will be living. And we try hide and run away from those things, protect ourselves. It's clear we all afraid of dying, but maybe we should not afraid to die. We should face this. We should see illusion and ignorance of that. Like many masters and teachers said, dying is safe, but more you run away from something, more it will gonna chase you, more it will catch you for your throat. Salam alaikum.